Miss Michelle, welcome back to Premier Finds. Have you all noticed that Chanel's pricing has just become almost cost prohibitive? A brand new bag now can start around the range of $10,000. And it goes up from there, as we all know. And it is terribly unfortunate that Chanel has decided to do price increases. Sometimes it seems like twice a year, every year. There are bags that you could have purchased even 3 years ago that were thousands. I mean, literally, as we know, thousands of dollars less than what they are right now. And sometimes even on the pre-loved market, certain styles can be highly coveted, and those highly coveted bags still warrant a hefty price tag. But what I wanted today was to bring you a solution as to how you too, how any of us can afford a nice Chanel bag. And I want to talk to you today about considering shopping vintage, consignment. Sometimes people like to say secondhand bags, a used bag. I like to call it vintage, pre-loved. One thing that I enjoy about shopping vintage is that each bag has a story. Sometimes these bags have been all over the world. I like the history of the bag. I like to know where the bag has been. And if you get a bag from a private seller, you would be privy to some of that history. There are other options such as a consignment shop. Some of your consignment shops sell things that are exclusive, like they only sell high-end luxury handbag and accessories. And so I want you to know that I finally bit the bullet and I treated myself to a vintage Chanel item. And so I want to share that with you today. And here she is. I'm going to come up a little closer. It is black caviar leather with what I am thinking is ruthenium hardware. And I hope that you can see that. Love it, love it, love it. It has lots of paper in it right now. And I'm going to keep her lifted up. I'm going to take out all of this paper that I have in it. It is in very good condition. I will share this with you. Some of your consignment or pre-loved sites such as Fashion File, they do a dynamic job of telling you the condition of the item. So if you cannot go into a consignment shop and look at it for yourself and you want to look at Fashion File, I'm going to do an entire video on my Fashion File purchases. I enjoy buying pre-loved. I find it to be the most cost-effective way to enjoy high-end luxury items. And yes, I do go into the boutiques and I buy as well. But I have been able to score some really nice finds via Fashion File. Fashion File, I would highly recommend in terms of your pre-love sites. Fashion File does a good job of letting you know the condition of the bag, and hence it will affect the final price. They do beautiful up-close shots of the wear and tear. Fashion File may probably do 10 to 12 shots of a bag because they really want to let you know what the bag is like. You have some bags that are in fair, good, excellent, and some that are even in what they refer to as giftable condition. And for those bags, those are bags that someone literally opened, never wore, put it right back in the packaging, let it sit in a box for 6 months to 2 years maybe, and just decided I'm never gonna use it, and then they will send it to Fashion File. Fashion File buys it, and then they resell it. So for your Chanel items, I will just be transparent, and you know that as well if you are watching this video, that even on some of the pre-loved sites, depending on the style, it is still hefty, but you're going to do much better than going into a boutique. I love this bag. I was waiting to find something in caviar leather because it, in my opinion, is more durable than lambskin. Lambskin tends to be the puffier leather, if you will, and I believe in carrying and enjoying a bag. I am not going to buy a bag to baby it. I am going to wear it. So that is another reason why I enjoy buying vintage. It's already worn in. I don't have to worry about, oh this, oh that, or I want a baby. No, honey, someone has enjoyed it and they've taken care of all of that for me. I love the character of a bag. So when I buy pre-loved items, I don't care if there's a little scratch here or a dent there. I love it. It gives it character to me. So this one was in very good condition. There is a little wear here and there. I have no problem with it. She was in very good condition. This one did not have any type of smell to it. One caveat about buying vintage, and depending on where you get it from, and it's usually in the description, there is a slight musty odor to the bag. That's okay. You can buy different items to deal with that scent. Anything from fabric sheets to devices that look the little balls that you can put in there. And if there is a musty odor, your price probably isn't that much. And usually it's not cigarette smells or anything. It's just that it's been sitting sometimes, heaven forbid, in a garage, and it just doesn't smell as pristine and fresh. But rarely do people walk up to your bag and say, may I sniff it? So don't let that get in the way of scoring a good deal. Love this bag so much. Okay, 2 handles here. Good gosh, this leather is in such good shape. And I also love this ruthenium hardware. I don't care that it's not shiny. I wanted something rustic, and I'm just so excited. And so she fits this way on the shoulder. Friend, I just love this. I love that it's caviar leather. Beat it up, it falls in the grocery store, it hits on a wall, it bangs up against a car. It's okay, but if this were lambskin, I'm here to tell you, none of what you just saw would be happening. I would be on my knees if I hit that bag that hard. So really love that. It has the iconic burgundy lining in there. Love it so much. I think that this bag was done or created in 1994. So it is, and I'm gonna give you the exact name of it, Paris Edinburg tote. And it does come with the authenticity card. I'm just gonna do that quickly because unfortunately people do crazy things with the number, but you always wanna look for this in your bag, and people know to keep that so that when they get ready to resell, there's no conversation about its authenticity. And oftentimes sellers will also go and get it authenticated, so they don't have to deal with that. Lots of the Edinburg tote, they call it a tote, but it isn't what we consider a tote, okay, in terms of the size. Sometimes when we hear the word tote, we think of something much larger. But I love that it has the 2 snaps, a snap here, then it has that middle pocket there. Then on the side here, you have 2 slip pockets. Lots of room in here, lots and lots of room, lots of little pocketing, a little lipstick, quintessential iconic lipstick case there. I can fit my phone in here easily. One thing that I enjoy about this bag is that you can see it this way, but I like unsnapping it. And then if you can look at it now, it looks a little larger because I unsnapped the inner 2, and it just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now nothing is in here right now, so the sides look a little crazy because nothing is in the bag. Want to share that when you are taking care of your bag, you always want to store it in a dust bag. You also want to keep your bag stuffed so that so that your bag doesn't become misshapen, if you will. You want to make sure that all of the snaps and zips are closed. You want to make sure that your handles are put inside of the bag to avoid any color transfer. You also want to make sure that you stuff it with white paper, again, so that it doesn't get misshapen, and use white. Don't use just anything because you've got to be careful about color transfer sometimes. I love with this one, it has, see if you can see that, it has the Chanel on the hardware there written. I love this. It reminds me of, gives kind of biker vibes. It's there as well. And then it has Chanel on the C's there. Love it so much. I am really excited about this. I was very particular. I wanted just the right one. Actually, I scored 2 of them, so I'll do a subsequent video soon on the other bag, but just wanted to bring this one to you. You know, I want you to know that you too can score a Chanel. You just have to be okay with a pre-loved bag. Guys, it's okay. Think of it this way. When you go into a store and you try on something, you may have been the 5th or 6th person to try it on. If it fits, it doesn't stop you from wearing it. When you are looking at an investment, you want to get the most bang for your buck. And for me, I don't want to go into a boutique. A bag like this would run me right now about 10 to 12 grand. I didn't pay a quarter of that for this bag. You can find a bag like this for around 2 grand, maybe 3. But when you consider that brand new, it is 10, even more than $10,000, considering what type it is, it just makes sense to me that you consider a consignment or fashion file. If you're gonna go with anyone, I would say fashion file, a private seller, or a consignment shop. I love consignment because you can go and you can touch the bag. You can take a picture of it and think about it. You can do all those things. Now, I will say this, Fashion File has a return policy. I'm gonna do a video on that. But also keep in mind, once you see a good bag at a good price, just know it's not going to be there long. If it is priced to sell, they're going to go, because Chanel bags have become absolutely astronomical. So again, I am glad about this. The lady said, Michelle, are you sure? I said, absolutely. I said, why would you ask me if I'm sure? She's like, because a lot of people like the high polished hardware. Well, I'm a little different. I love that rustic ruthenium. I love that. I love everything about it. Today, in terms of the outfit of the day, so outfit of the day, I went with a whole vintage vibe. Well, I am wearing some vintage Tiffany there, here, and went with some sparkly earrings there. The jacket is vintage Lily Rubin in a size 4. And I love that it is, of course, genuine leather, but I love the little curtain-like fabric silk here. Love that. It's also on the collar. So yeah, that and the Tiffany bead. And then I went with some beautiful Ellen Tracy crepe slacks. Love, love, love. And then I went with my Christian Louboutin heels. Ellen Tracy, you did it with these pants. I love them because they are high waist. Can you guys see that? Like a tuxedo waist there. Okay, for those of us who are over 50, if you want to pull off crop tops, I'm going to do a video on that. Go and find yourself a high-waisted black pant. With that being said, I'm going to end it here. I am so very pleased with my new Chanel purchase. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. Here she is, the Edinburg tote, black caviar leather, and ruthenium hardware. Stay tuned for more videos. Please like, share, and subscribe.